Hey y'all, welcome to a Friday's R4U on Uncle Bub's Bell Buckle Beer Reviews. We're counting down to Halloween, and I've been doing Oktoberfest all this week. And what I've got today is not necessarily an Oktoberfest, but it is a Voodoo Ranger Atomic Pumpkin is what I'm going to do today. It says special release on the bottom of it, and then that special is crossed out and it says spicy release. Alright, so this Atomic Pumpkin by New Belgium Voodoo Ranger is a 6.4% alcohol by volume. I gotta be honest with y'all, I am not a big pumpkin fan. Alright, pumpkin pie, pumpkin spice, all that kind of stuff is just, it's okay, but you know, I'm not really into it. You know, everybody goes crazy at fall and you know, Thanksgiving and everything, and pumpkin this and that, and then blah, 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 all that. I'm just not all that into it. I mean, it's okay. I can be all right with it. But if I have my choice between chocolate pie, pumpkin pie, I'm going to choose chocolate. Key lime pie, I'm going to choose it. You know, anything else. I mean, I'll eat pumpkin pie, but it's not my favorite thing. Pumpkin is just not my thing. But, you know, it's that time of year. A lot of these come out. And to be honest with you, pumpkin in beer sounds gross. It just sounds gross, y'all. It just does. But, whatever. You know, I've seen some other people review some pumpkin brews and they really enjoy them. And I like trying different things. I've got no qualms about trying something different. So, this is something I've never tried, but I have always enjoyed the Voodoo Rangers. Man, there's something about the New Belgium Voodoo Rangers. I just love them, man. They're just good brews. Now, this may disappoint me, I don't know, but we figuring to try on a Friday's R4U. Look at that. It's all head, y'all. And I know this makes some of you mad. Y'all don't like a head on a beer. I just love it. I've got to pour a head on a beer to release the aroma, the flavor in that head. I love doing that. And this one is a beautiful bright color, man. Oh gosh darn, man. That gum. You can smell pumpkin in it. Pumpkin and I think it's nutmeg I'm smelling. You can taste all right, so you can taste the pumpkin and the nutmeg. All right, so nutmeg is a very delicate spice. Too much of it will just turn you off. But it is a good spice. I like nutmeg, and I can taste it in his head. And here's the thing: I like spicy stuff. And nutmeg has a tendency to have a little bit of spice to it. It's got a distinct flavor, but it also has a little bit of a burn to it. I can taste nutmeg and cinnamon in this head, and it's got that little bit of a spicy burn to it in the finish that I tasted in the head, and I like that. On Mondays, I was doing, in my previous videos, I was doing some Modelo Cheladas that had picante and spices and stuff like that in the beer, where you get that little bit of a spice in the finish. This one has that little bit of a hot, it's not peppery, but it's more of a cinnamon, nutmeggy spice in the finish, at least in the head. And the nutmeg is balanced very well. It's not overpowering, but man, you can get the flavor of it. And then you get that cinnamon, a little bit of a cinnamon burn along with the nutmeg in the finish. And it said on here, spicy release. I get it. I get that spicy in this one. Yes, sir. Especially in the head. Now, I don't know how it'll be in the body. It may be even more prevalent in the body, but in the head, I'm really getting that spice. Atomic pumpkin. And I see why they call it atomic. Man, because that finish, I'm still tasting it, man. I'm still getting that spicy finish. Woo! Tell you what. I like it. I don't necessarily like the pumpkin flavor I'm getting. I mean, it's okay. But man, I really like that spicy finish I'm getting out of it. But it's a pretty brew. It seems to be a little bit lighter. This seems to be the lightest one I've done so far. But hell, I've done them, hours apart. I can't really judge it. And it's hard to tell in the dark. I mean, I can see pretty good in the light I see through it. But y'all can't really appreciate it as much unless I put my hand behind it where you can see it. The color of the brew. So anyway, this Atomic Pumpkin by New Belgium Voodoo Ranger had a 6.4, I think. 6.4. Yeah, 6.4% alcohol by volume. This is for all American workers. Hey, I love and appreciate y'all. Thank you for the hard work that you do day in and day out to provide for yourselves and your families. Pay your own way and support our economy. Cheers, brothers and sisters. Wow. Whew. It's got the spice. I'm telling you what, man. Took it a while to hit me, but yes, sir. That body has the spice finish just like the head did. And it's a little bit more prevalent. If you don't like spicy stuff, if you don't like hot stuff, this Atomic Pumpkin is probably not for you. Even if you like pumpkin. Because it's got some in the finish. I mean, it's got some kick in the finish of this stuff, y'all. The flavor of the beer itself is not that great to me. Because I'm not a big pumpkin fan, but man, I really like that spicy finish that I'm getting. I really like that. Grading this beer, I'm going to grade it an A-. I think that's probably a fair score for it. Because the beer itself is not the best I've ever had, but I really, really enjoy the finish I'm getting off of it, that spicy finish I'm getting. So I'm going to grade it an A-. If I wasn't getting that spicy finish, it'd probably be a lower score. But I'm really enjoying that spicy finish in this Atomic Pumpkin, man. Dadgum. I mean, it's really making itself known, and I like it. I like that finish. So anyway, hey, that's been a Friday's R4U this week. I'll be back tomorrow for a Saturday Suds, and I've got 3 more beers to do for Halloween, before Halloween, and I'm going to finish up with the granddaddy of them all. So y'all stay tuned for the next 2 or 3 days. Love and appreciate y'all. Cheers, brothers and sisters.